This short video is to demonstrate how we use the Tools Common repository when we're using Eclipse S1000D for FrameMaker. And to demonstrate this, we're going to be looking first of all at the principles of the Tools Common operation, and then we'll look at the actual tools repository itself, a data module, and then we'll show how to connect it to that from the data module to the repository, and then we'll make sure that in fact the data has been extracted. The graphic at the right hand side, if you like, is a crude presentation of what actually happens. The document at the left hand side is the actual repository itself, and you can see that there are a number of tools which have been put in there to indicate that actually that's a tool definition, if you like. And on the right hand side is a data module. It has to be one of the data modules that actually does have a supplies and tools data modules in the preliminary requirements area. So you can see there that actually what happens is that each entry in the tools table can be linked to an entry in the tools repository, and that link is very precise, so you can actually do a direct connection to it. And of course the other thing is that you can have many data modules doing exactly the same thing, and there's really no limit to it at all. The thing that you have to recognize is that the tools repository data module needs to have an IC code of 00N, because that's how we automatically look for that. And we'll be using, in this presentation, we'll be using the byte pack material. So we're going to have a look now at the repository for the tools, which comes with the byte pack. We're looking at the byte pack data module, the common information for the support equipment, otherwise known as tools. And you'll note here that the data module code is the information code is 00N, and it has to be that so that it actually works correctly. So if we zoom in on this area down here, you can see that actually we have a tools repository and we have a tool spec, and actually we have quite a lot of tool specs. So the tool repository contains many tool specs, and you can see there that we've actually got quite an amount of information in there. This then is used when you connect up to it from a data module. So that's how the file comes, and we've actually had to add a bit of information because it was a bit thin on information, so we've made some extra entries in there. And having now looked at the repository, what we're going to do is to show how you link a data module to that repository. What we're going to do now then is to put some information into this support equipment table. In the structural view on the right hand side here, you'll see it says no support equipment. So first thing we need to do is to delete that so that we can now put in support equipment description group. And then we put in support equipment description and tool ref. The second one is the table with the data module that we want, and what we're going to do is to put in the first item there. We're now going to put in a second one, support equipment description, tool reference, pick the same module and take the second one, select that. So what we have now on the left hand side here is information which you'll see is actually put in red. So what that means is that it is unformatted, and at the moment there's only references to it, and in fact we'll demonstrate that if we go to format the table. You'll see that there's a certain amount of information actually which is missing. What we do now to force it to bring that information into the table, we do a final output build. and in a moment that table will be transformed, and there you can see, scroll down to it, there's that support equipment table. So you can see that we've actually done that. We're a bit sort of ham-fisted a bit, because the actual module provided by the byte pack is not a very good one, so it's not very well populated. So you can see that that's what we have there. What you've just seen is also applicable to the supplies and some of the other tables, exactly the same method of operation. So thank you for watching this video.